but you go in certain neighborhoods around certain people, I just can't support that anymore. Okay, well, so you're okay with giving up your rights in certain neighborhoods around certain people? You're cool with it not being America there? We're taking our country back. Do you understand this? It's America first. Not America here and then, well, we just ignore that corner over there because I'm too to go over there and express my rights and exercise my freedoms. Oh, if you go over there and do that, bro, oh, I can't support you anymore. I didn't want your support. You're a bitch. We're taking the country back. Steve Irwin, we're having fun doing so. Call him a nick. Jump on the Croc's neck.
Hello and welcome to Trend Watch 777. Okay, so in this story, it's about a white guy, going around calling black men the N-word. And when they go to confront him, he kind of lifts up his shirt like he's carrying a weapon, to deter any kind of physical confrontation. Okay, so now I hear that he's begging black people for mercy after hitting rock bottom. And in my opinion, he deserves everything that he gets coming to him negative. So shout out to Poetic Flacco for this video. And I think I said his name right. But anyway, here we go.
America's favorite racist, Chud the Builder, is back with more tears after losing everything. Life has gotten even worse for him since our last video. This is part 3 of our racist YouTuber Begs for Help series, and we covered Chud in part 2. But ever since I covered Chud, I've gotten so much more interesting information about him that people has been sending in. Just in case you missed part 2, let's do some recap here. Chud is the racist content creator who goes around calling black people the hard N-word for no reason whatsoever. Apparently, he has a vendetta against black folks because black folks got him fired from his job about 2 years ago because while in traffic, he had road rage and decided that he was gonna call a black woman and her daughter the hard N-word in traffic.
And then what gets me, where did he get that cross from? like, come on now, he's doing evil, he got the cross. I always say, when people do evil, they always call on Jesus, call on God, put up a signature, a cross. Like, what is that? I don't get it. I don't get that.
So they recorded him and they posted it, and their entire small town ostracized him, blackballed him, treated him like a pariah. He lost his job and he lost everything. So ever since then, he decided he had this vendetta against black people, and he was gonna make content where he goes around calling them the hard N-word.
It's a white boy calling him. This is him right here.
Calling. Don't walk up on me.
You ain't never safe.
You think I'm never safe?
I don't give a fuck. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want you to.
You're a nigga.
I'm a nigga.
Yeah, you're a nigga.
Hold on.
Looking ugly.
Calm down, big boy.
Shut up, nigga. Come on.
Hey, he looked like a straight. I'm just gonna say he looked like a straight up hillbilly honky to me.
Come do something. Come do something. They chimping out. They chimping out. Dumbass.
Look at that. Some white girls like this stuff, like this kind of characteristic in a white person. Ugh. But yeah, I think one day he's going to run into the right one.
He's chimping out. He don't know how to drive in the parking lot. He's mad I called him a.
If you're wondering why somebody hasn't held him accountable yet, it's because he has a gun on his hip in every one of these videos. He only does these videos when he has a gun. Because when a judge ruled he can't walk around the town no more with a gun, these videos magically stopped. Chud is such a despicable human being that he got banned from church. They canceled his baptism and told him he can't come back on the premises anymore due to his antics online. So the only consequences, the only reward that he has gotten from being racist online is attention. But unfortunately for Chud, attention can't feed his family. So he started this Give, Send, Go where he's asking people for help and he's blaming Black Lives Matter activists for ruining his life, even though he's the one who ruined his entire life. So this sad Give, Send, Go apparently listed a very sorrowful life that Chud is currently living, that he can't even feed his 2-year-old son. So the Gifts and Go says, "My name is Dalton. I'm reaching out with a heavy heart, fighting to protect my family and business. Just over 1 ago, I started DLE contracting in Clarksville out of sheer necessity. I was fired from my previous contracting job after BLM activists targeted me over words I shared online. It was actually a mother and a daughter who posted you calling them the hard N word." So he would also say he has no support to support his family and his precious 2-year-old son, blah, blah, blah. And all he did was make mild jokes, which is calling children and Black women and Black people the hard N word, unfiltered thoughts. And yes, sometimes I use the N word in what I thought was edgy, harmless humor. You thought it was
Harmless humor. Come on now. Seriously. And another thing that gets me is with these type of people, they cause all this madness around them, and then they run and open up a GoFundMe. And there's actually people that support them, that send money to them. But I also heard now his child is in his picture with them, but I also heard, if I'm not mistaken, that he doesn't even have custody of the child. I don't even think the child lives with them, for one. So he caused all this. He just go around looking for trouble.
harmless while you was calling them effing N-words. Okay, buddy. So then he would say people were threatening to grape and murder him and even targeting his innocent 2-year-old son with unspeakable cruelty. So what I learned after making my video, right, after making this video, I learned that Chud is not just a despicable racist, but he's also a scammer. You see, he put his 2-year-old son, plastered the 2-year-old son all across the Give, Send, Go to garner donations, to raise over $30,000 to feed his 2-year-old son. Come to find out, that's not true at all. And Chud is actually scamming with this Give, Send, Go. And this Give, Send, Go needs to be taken down. Like, we need to petition Give, Send, Go to take this down. This is fraud.
Y'all go petition him. Take that down. Return the money.
While responding back to people on Twitter, he actually exposed his entire fraud, his entire scam. So somebody says, don't condone anybody threatening anybody, right? But by you doing your dumb social media is you're getting your kid in harm's way. Just saying, be a better father. Yeah, raise your kid instead of comment online and essentially guaranteeing that this kid would never be able to live a normal life because his father is you. He put you are a coward. The person says, and just so I'm clear, I get it, but is it now? This person is also a white supremacist. So he put, is it worth putting the safety of your kid in jeopardy? You know you're doing something wrong when even the white supremacist is telling you, hey, listen, man, all right, I support your right to call Black folks the hard NR, right, the hard N word in public, but do you really have to do it in those neighborhoods while you're still living there? So the person goes, is it worth putting the safety of your kid in jeopardy so you could film yourself calling people racial slurs for money on X? If so, that's pretty effing pathetic, especially when it's evident you can't bring in your own income, which is the fact, right? He's very poor. Wouldn't be surprised if CPS knocks on your door soon. Wouldn't be surprised if CPS knocks on your door soon. Now, let's hear Chud's response to this, because certainly Chud has custody of his son. Certainly, Chud is taking care of his son, right? Because he raised $33,000 from people who want Chud to feed his son, because Chud says this money is going to go towards taking care of his son. Certainly, Chud is making good and well with that money he raised, right? Well, Chud says he haven't made any money from X, so he's just doing it because he's a clout whore. They took my son a long time ago. Oh, hold on, hold on, man.
He
Hold
just
on,
told on
Chud.
himself.
Hold on, buddy. What do you mean they took your son a long time ago? They took my ability to work consistently and tried to starve me. I took to the internet posting videos of my day-to-day interactions of all the harassment I get. I organically blew up. People supported me. Keep up.
Hold up. They took my son a long time ago. They took my ability to work consistently and tried to starve me. I took to the internet posting videos of my day-to-day interactions of all the harassments I get. From the looks of it, wasn't nobody harassing this guy. Seriously. It just boggles my mind how they can just take and flip things, and all of a sudden, from the chaos they started, all of a sudden they're the victim. That is just wow. And he organically blew up. Yeah, he organically blew up because of the nonsense he was doing. Seriously, this guy, he want trouble. He want trouble. He is trouble. And they said they took, I took.
They took my son a long time ago. So not only is Chud a jobless person, right? He's an unemployed freak, but Chud is also a deadbeat.
He's an ignorant person. He's just totally they call that, to me, that's white trash. Straight up ignorant white trash. That's all. Call it what it is.
Have custody of his kid. So now we go back to this gift and go, and we say, oh, Chud. Oh, Chud, this is getting shut down, Chud. This is getting shut down. This is a scam. This has to get shut down. Now, the last time we covered this, I think Chud had raised about, what, like $32,000? He's only at $33,000, right? So he's raised about $1,000 in a week. The grift ain't going as planned, Chud, okay? It's not going as planned. So again, let's read this gifts and go again. Help Chud and his family. What family? You don't have custody of your son. CPS took your son a long time ago, according to you. So then he goes and he says that people are targeting his 2-year-old son, that he has no other way to support his family and his precious 2-year-old son. He put a picture of his son here. Now, this is an old picture. This scandalous, diabolical scammer posted an old picture with his son. He hasn't held his son for a very long time because CPS took his son a long time ago. So why are you using your son to grift? Why are you using your son to garner sympathy? Why are you using your son to get money that you claim is going to go to feeding your son when you don't even have custody of your son? Your son don't live with you. You scammer. Here's what I think should happen. I can't tell y'all what to do. I think the police need to be notified. I think this gifts and go needs to be reported. I think people have to know about this. People have to know about this fraud. You can't just defraud these good people, these good white people, right? You're defrauding these good white people who was donating to you because they care about your 2-year-old son. This is unbelievable. This is despicable stuff, man. Now, it warms my heart that Chud is not raising money as fast as he thinks he would. He's not getting paid from X.
Yeah, I think his goal, if I saw that real correctly, it's $100,000.
He's lost custody of his son. It warms my heart because what is apparent here is Chud, I think, will be a story that deters other people. That the grift don't work as smoothly as you think.
They need to investigate people that do things like this, cause havoc, chaos, and then run to open up a GoFundMe or wherever they go. They need to be those type of agencies, or however they open up their little GoFundMe. They need to be more stringent of who can open up a GoFundMe and and really investigate the reasons why, and find out if it's like true or not. And then if they once they open up the GoFundMe, after the fact, the GoFundMe find out that really it was for nefarious reasons. It wasn't the truth stated. They should immediately shut that down and return all that money and then block any money from being withdrawn from that account, because this is just ridiculous. That's just like that one nasty woman that called the little baby the N-word on the playground, and she got buku money, and now I guess he's trying to do the same. I mean, these people is just outrageous. They're just outrageous. And they talking about free speech and all this, but there's consequences. You just can't go around calling people out of their name, and then you're going to say, well, it was like a harmless, it was a joke. These are strangers you're talking to. These are not people you know or your friends. How are you going to go up and say, oh, it's a joke? If I go up to somebody, to a white person, and I call them the C word, or I call them the H word, the hunky word, and then he, or I call them out of their name other than their legal name, come on, you're just being ignorant, and you just wanting, you're looking for trouble.
You see, Chud is surely grifted for a fact, okay? And I'm going to prove it. So you don't overnight become a racist. You become a racist because you think it's beneficial for you. You see, we got some information about Chud before he went viral on social media, before the attention got to him. We got some interesting information that proves that this is all a grift. That Chud is only doing this because in his heart, because he feels like he could make money from this. He don't really believe these things. He don't really hate Black people. As a matter of fact, he's our biggest fan. He's obsessed with us. This Black dude from the same city as Chud, he is appalled. He is flabbergasted at Chud's new racist arc online because Chud was his biggest fan. Chud was in his DMs eating cock.
What?
So he was effing me up about this Dalton situation I've been hearing about is for years. Dude was my effing biggest fan. Used to listen to my music, buy clothes from me, trying to talk Black and use slang and ish, even defending Black people. It's crazy how white folks flip. I honestly feel like I need that fade though, because this is some BS. Is this you? So Chud, who apparently don't like Black people, is posting himself vibing the dude's music on his story, just like a groupie, rotting this dude's cock. Dude is playing him like a fan. Righteous, appreciate you, bro. All right. Chud is asking dude to hang out. He's bringing a Jack Miller because he's a lick. All right. He's begging for Black friends. But here's where it gets kind of even goofier, okay? Just goofier. So Chud is rotting this dude cock crazy, bro. All right, dude. God damn it, Lalo Beans, my new MFing anthem. So don't like us, but our music is your anthem, right? This is hard. But you know why this is his anthem? And this part will really trip you out, okay? You're about to see doctorate level projection from Chud, okay? So Chud goes, Beans, my new MFing anthem. This is hard. Dude play him like a fan. Appreciate you for real, fam. Appreciate you. Like, right? But Chud is riding this dude cock. Pause. So dude go, I'm getting back on my ears. Glad you F with it. This dude goes, laugh my ass off, slapped them with the I-24 reference, cut me. Ain't nobody making music for the Doughboys out here anymore. We need this. It's Chud. You got all that to say about Black people and you a dope boy? You sell drugs? You a drug dealer? You see how they project? You see how they project their own character flaws upon us? Chud is going around saying he wants to save America. He wants to save this country, but whole time, Chud is a drug dealer? How we know this person on Twitter was telling the truth?
Oh,
When
wow.
it says, the one he's actively breaking by being a drug dealer. So the person was like, yo, Chud's going to jail. Right? They say, yo, he's going to prison. They said, how? How is he going to prison? It says the one he's actively breaking by being a drug dealer, he's probably already been locked up. He thinks he's safe on Telegram, but he definitely isn't. So Chud then says, laugh my A off. They trying to discredit me. I'm a normal guy who calls you people. Never been charged of dealing drugs. Don't even have a Telegram app on my phone. You never been charged because you've been getting away with it. So you see how embarrassed they are of their past and their history. So he's a low-level drug dealer. He calls himself a dope boy because he's obsessed with street culture. But when he's been outed to his new audience of good white folks, according to him, who wants to save America first and kick out these criminals, he's being outed and he can't take it anymore. Oh, he hates himself, man. Chud, oh, you going to jail. People, listen, bruh. People, we have all the ammunition in the world to get Chud locked up. What are we waiting for? We should be making police reports on Chud being a drug dealer tonight. That
They
should
probably
be a
are.
lesson to a lot of y'all for why y'all gotta stop being so open when it comes to these people. Yo, people like Chud, man, yo, they're scavengers, they're vultures, bruh. They're trying to get in where they fit in. When being a dope boy was beneficial, when having street credibility was beneficial, when being a white boy on the block that was respected was beneficial to feed his family. Oh, he was all of that. He even understood why saying the N-word wasn't cool, right?
Yeah.
Here is Chud, by the way, explaining why people saying the N-word is not okay. All right. So Chud writes, literally just had a big comment in my DMs just now and try comparing the word, we can't say it on YouTube, but the R word with the N word. It effed me up. Now, this is him talking to this dude, by the way, right? Who, again, they're both dope boys. So he says, this chick tried to compare the R word with the N word. It effed me up. As if they were even close to the same. One is rooted in honest linguistic usage. One is rooted in pure hate and dehumanization of an entire race of people. MFs are delusional. And this is why I don't argue with these people, man. When y'all want to waste your breath and say, no, you can't say the N-word. No, the N-word.
Right. It's right there in a nutshell, dehumanizing. He knew what he was saying, and he know why he was saying it. Oh, unbelievable. They all do. They all do. They all do. And then I even hear someone say, well, it's just a word. Come on.
It's not just a number word. It's not freedom of speech. When y'all want to waste your breath and argue, you're arguing with people who understand why the N-word is bad to say.
Exactly.
You're arguing with people who understand why the N-word isn't just a word. They understand exactly why it's hateful, but they're still gonna, which is why I don't even waste my breath to argue with them, bro. No, we just get in the field and get busy. Look, let's hear Chud explain again why the N-word is bad to say. He says the R word and the N word is not the same, right? They're not even close to the same. One is rooted in honest linguistic usage. One is rooted in pure hate and dehumanization of an entire race of people. MFs are delusional. Not only is Chud defrauding these good white people out of their money to feed his son, right? Because come to find out, you don't even have custody of your son. So you're just taking that money
I hope
and
they
feeding
closed it
yourself,
down.
man.
I really hope they close his little GoFundMe thing down because he doesn't deserve a penny of that money.
All right, gluttony. But wait till these good white people find out, Chud, that you were a dope boy who loved rap music, who sold drugs to the community, and you somehow understood that using the N-word was bad. Now let's compare the Chud we just seen and heard to the grifter who we now, no, let's compare Dalton. That was Dalton in the past. Let's compare Dalton, the liberal who sold drugs and loved black folks. Let's compare that Dalton to the new grifter on our timelines called Chud the Builder.
Oh, I support your right to free speech, but you go in certain neighborhoods around certain people, I just can't support that anymore. Okay, well, so you're okay with giving up your rights in certain neighborhoods around certain people? You're cool with it not being America there? We're taking our country back. Do you understand this? It's America first. Not America here and then, well, we just ignore that corner over there because I'm too to go over there and express my rights and exercise my freedoms. Oh, if you go over there and do that, bro, oh, I can't support you anymore. I didn't want your support. You're a bitch. We're taking the country back. Steve Irwin, we're having fun doing so. Call him a nick. Jump on the croc's neck, wrap the mouth with the tape. Nick, we're not scared of you anymore. We're having fun with this.
He's trying so hard to be this spokesperson for racist white folks,
wow.
but they don't rock with him. Like, they don't respect him at all. So he goes, I wish we, so he responds back to this post where they go, I wish we had a white man that would stand up for white people. So he goes, I'm right here. This is just thirsty, Chud. Chud, this is thirsty, man. You gotta play, oh, God. You gotta play it coy just a little bit more. Bro, you can't be this fanned out, man. Just thirsty. Right? You gotta have some decorum when you grifting, Chud. So that he says, I'm right here, guys. And they go, not you, bro. We don't respect you, bud. We don't respect you, bud. Not you, bro. Sorry. Mm-mm.
This guy, he's man. You can see his life is just empty.
You're not our type of white guy. This is just sick, man. This is just, oh.
I guess he's just going to go and do anything to make himself relevant or feel like he's important, because you can just see this is nothing but trailer trash. This is all this is.
Oh my God. I don't know how much worse it's gonna get for Chud, but I have an idea because we already have a part 4 planned. So stay tuned, okay? I'm gonna create a playlist just for this series, and and send me stuff on Instagram, man. If you guys want me to cover certain, send me stuff on Instagram, bro. All right, I want to expand my horizon, and we want to really figure out who these people are and who these racists are, and make their lives as different.
Well, we know who they are. So shout out to Poetic Fleco. So you can go check him out. I watch him off and on sometime. So yeah, this guy, this he just he's the one that's not important. So I'm just going to end it here because he's just a waste of time. So, yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing to my channel. And I am out, and I will see you in my next video. All right, I'm out.